I do like Amaterasu's, like, speed up here. I wish it could, like, happen faster. I didn't blow this up. Okay, there's just a chest here. Coral fragments. A hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Okay, so over here is what we actually need to be doing. So we can't make any progress without the lily pad move, but now we have the lily pad move. So we are able to go all the way across here in a very convoluted manner, because I can't really swim, and I have to, you know, constantly be making lily pads. Please. I'm making circles. You can't tell me I'm not making circles. Amaterasu sure do be making circles, though. So we need both powers. We need the bomb power to blow this wall up, and the lily pad power to make lily pads to even get over here in the first place. And this brings us to Agata Forest. The cursed zone expanded into the forest? I thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. It must really be some curse, the way it's changed the forest. I am looking for a save point. I do remember this area quite decently. Can I get past you? Where is a save point? I'm not seeing one. I guess I'm making a little bit more progress today than I thought I would be. I probably should have saved before going into Agata Forest. I was expecting... or Agata. I was expecting there to be a save point when I got in here. I obtained Spirit Globe Medium. Humanity's faith made solid. Sort of health point restoration. Come on. You fool! Well, now that I'm here, I kind of want to keep going, because I was expecting to stop. I think there's one in here, right? This sounds vaguely familiar. Okay, yes. Yes, save point. But there's also stuff here. Ah? What's this house doing in this cave? How can anyone live here with that curse stone spreading around? Do I keep going or do I stop? No, I stop. This is your look into where we're going next. So I last saved 2 hours 16 minutes, and we're now at 3 hours 59 minutes. So 4 hours
later.
Hey, this is Pokeball 35, and welcome back to more. This is the start of stream number 2 of Okami, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Okami and everything else on my channel as well. So, last we left off, we started the game, and we are Okami Amaterasu, and we went through Kamiki Village and Shinshu Field, and we went up a mountain, and we now have the ability to blossom things by drawing circles over stuff. In this stream, we will be continuing by going into this house. But first, I did say I was going to do this. I went back to my original save file, and I found out some things about that save file. So, over here, stray beads. So, in my original save file, only got around, like, 38 of these, if I counted correctly. Also, specifically, the one in the Cave of Nagi, and this one in Shinshu Field, I never found in my original playthrough, somehow, 4 years ago. I don't know what I was doing when I was 20 and streaming this game, and now I'm 24 and streaming this game. We're gonna make this a much more feature-complete playthrough. The other thing is when I went to my original save file, I never once opened the bestiary a single time. So everything in the bestiary, there was like 2 to 3 pages of enemies, and they all said new, and I never did that. There's a couple animals in the animal tome I had 100% got everything about, but there's a lot of them I didn't. And the best part about this is in the logbook, we have the wanted list here. The reason why it was so unfamiliar to me is because I actually did a 30-hour playthrough of this game and never once got any of the wanted lists. Like, the reason why it was unfamiliar is because I never did it before. So, I'm already experiencing new content that I never did. I don't know how I never got that side quest, and there's 4 of these in the game. There's 4 different checklists that I looked up. And we only have the first one. So, that's very funny. Let us continue. I don't think you can go underneath the house. I think we just gotta go in the house. Hello there. Ha ha ha. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Bone Reader, Madame Fawn. I'm gonna raise the volume slightly. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not precedented to happen. However, this year is a special year. It is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this. Orochi! Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you'll encounter one hidden in the Agata forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell you your future, Wolf. Interested? 500 yen per fortune. Ah, then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. It's coming to me. I can sense it. In the dense and leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock, a part of a wood sprite awaits to be revived. It waits for a holy bomb to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. You have to seek out clues yourself. Adam Bond prediction. I'm gonna open this up. Straight, that's just a free stray bead right there. Gong. The gong dispenses peaches. So I just have all this other stuff that I could just break. It's like a thing that fully heals me, I suppose. Yeah, screw that thing. Freaky. I don't think there's anything else in here. I thought I got something else in here, but I do not think that I do. So we can leave. We definitely don't want to be going out into the cursed zone. That's a bad idea. All of this is still a cursed zone. However... Wait, I'm remembering. I have remembered. There's always secrets behind waterfalls. I saw the torch. There we go. Him. And would you look... It's look who it is. There we go. For some reason, one of these guardian saplings is just in a cave behind a waterfall. Now we have all of this. And it's all prettyified now. Here, for the sake of myself, I'm gonna make myself just a tiny bit smaller on the scene. It'll be much easier to work with editing that way. I don't think I need to be that big. Ah, stop it. I was still tabbed into OBS. Devout beads! A new divine instrument guarded by a guardian sapling. Wow, Saki is gonna spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get you any way they can. So you need to equip a good divine instrument to practice with. But remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon. A weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapon. Even after a 100-year nap, you remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright, but no sweat. No thinking involved. Just try to equip that new divine instrument as a main weapon. About beads. Main. And then... Divine Retribution. Sub. Would you look at that? Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. If you're under attack, press right-click to guard with it. You should test it out with the monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. You remember what Saki has said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit each time a guardian sapling is revived. Make sure to stop by Saki's tree whenever you return to Kamiki. So now we have a brand new weapon, and this is one of many in this game. I like having the mirror equipped on Amaterasu, just because it's iconic. But when we get to other weapons in this game, there's some weapons that I vastly prefer over others. I don't remember much about this one. Defeat some of these rabbits. For some more praise. And I believe that is everything in here. Camera change perspective. So now we have all of the forest. And we can go and all these islands and trees came back. Except, I almost forgot about this. Get ready for a character, chat. If you've never seen him, get ready for a character. Hark! The call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man is here. Bonjour. Tell Master Waka. Also, when you're in cutscenes, it, like, gives Okami the mirror back. gives Amaterasu the mirror back. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kind of weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think you're so special the way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Ami's true form? Hey, he drew a sword! Whee! 'Tis how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Ami, getting all worked up again? Magnifique! I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk! Let's rock, baby! Yes, his sword is a sex joke. So now we test out our new weapon, and we pretty much just have like a whip. So you see his health bar, and I got my shield. Hold on. Do that. Also, I can't, like, hold it up. It's just, like, a brief moment it gets held up. Also, this is the first fight we're actually taking damage on. Please stop. Can I make a bomb? Just run into the bomb. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You don't know this guy, Ami? Well, that was pretty tactless. Excuse-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light from the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent. Orochi? Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil. Spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field? But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused a cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited until I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling that curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat metalworks when we're through with it. Talking about sub-weapons and mincemeat. You're the ones who revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time passed since Orochi's return. You'd better pick up the pace, ma chérie. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough! Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing into Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. He flies with his weird hair wings. What a freak! Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Amy! We got work to do. But I'm just a dog. I'm just a dog. Yup. Also, I did very bad. I do not care. So let us continue. How much praise I got? Let's start upgrading health now that I'm actually getting into fights that hurt me. Over here. Yeah, I got it. There we go, get some health. It also, it fully heals you as well. That's a giant bud. It's a strange plant that engulfs buried treasure, it brings up. But no one's ever been able to open one of these. It's said that only the gods know a special way to open it. You wouldn't happen to know, would you? Can I do this? Yes. Holy bone. La Cuerware set. We need to get over here. I specifically remember this character. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Hello there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kakari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. Not to be confused with Kokiri. What? This? It's my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fish line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day, an ancient building known as the Tutsia Ruins. We never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. When we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back in those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. You know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. Now all I have is this pole. Whoa! I've tried my hardest to fish out the key from the ruins, but I've lost all my line and hooks. I didn't know I could cover him in ink. This kid's a crybaby. I give him a good headbutt, Amy. Maybe that'll straighten him out. Ouch! Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins. You gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude! There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It can all be yours. Go ahead. Act like you're having fun. We'll watch. Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it the deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. Well, that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it that a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Abby. Let's use the celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, let's just make some by drawing the line from the pole to the fish. Draw a line connecting the fishing pole to the fish to get the bite. Once you have it hooked, use the movement keys in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. If you pull too hard, the power gauge will move into the red area, and the life gauge will begin to deplete. Keep a close eye on the fish and don't overdo it. When you've pulled in the fish, a button will appear on the screen. Press that button and yank the fish out of the water. Use a power slash to finish off your catch. Keep fishing, and you might have a chance to get a real gigantic fish. From here to here. There we go. Well, I actually did get a bite. Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. You'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. Apparently I pressed the right button as it was happening. No game would be feature complete without a fishing minigame. Get out of here. Caught. Crawfish. Yes. It's more crawfish. You caught crawfish. Big boy. It's a big boy. Giant salmon! Big buddy! Wow, that's a big one! Hmm? Hey! That's the ruins key! It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish! Now we can go save Ume over at the ruins! I'm gonna go all the way in this time! No running away from me now! Hey, give that back! Good move, Amy. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Tootsie Ruins. So mad. Deep Abyss. This is the famous Deep Abyss of Agata Forest. I'll just be on my way. Thank you. We have exorcism slips. I feel like those are items I never use very often. Speaking of salmon, we found a wooden bear statue. There's Mr. Grizz right there. Though carved from wood, it's as fearsome as the real thing. These right here, we got to just scribble all over the grass. Bunny. Banui. Eat, my friends, eat! Consume. I want to make sure I'm not missing too much. I kind of went off the beaten path. Consumed roasted meat. Roasting has enhanced the flavor. I probably don't want to pick this up when I have a full astral pouch. I think this is just like food you can pick up. Feed. I didn't even see the birds. I heard the birds. And the birds heard my words. Oh, hello. There's a thing here. That's a stray bead. We take those. I was trying to get that. Let's just go all the way back. Oh, it just goes back into Amy's mouth when I come back here. It's like, do I have to pick it up again? Yeah, this area is pretty big, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Give me that. Infinity Stone. A stone that, with limitless source... Ink stone with a limitless source. Temporarily enjoy infinite ink. I'm going to use those during special circumstances. So I remember not being... I remember liking the whip. It's not very accurate. It does a lot of... It does, like, massive combos. But it's not particularly good until we, like, were able to, like, level it up all the way. And because I used the, Can I do this in mid-combat? I think I can. Because I upgraded this with, like, gold dust, I want this to be my main and this will be my sub, so you can see the difference. Yeah, so when you have the beads as a sub-weapon, you can, like, shoot bullets and stuff. And that, combos a lot more, than the, than having it be the thing. So I can do a full combo, and then I can, like, shoot bullets and stuff. You fool. There we go. Monkey! This is a big nut. I don't know what that is. Monkey. We feed the monkey. I don't remember what to do with this giant nut. I can move it. I don't know where I need to move it to. I don't think there's anything particularly down there. If there's a person here. Karud Sandstorm. Well, now there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You look just like that Shiranui. There used to be lots of animals here in Agata Forest, but they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Oh, listen to me. Now's hardly the time for that kind of chat. I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son in the forest, did you? Nagi River was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusia village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but He's so busy with that dog of his that he just won't make a start. That dog, the dog my son's so smitten on is Ume. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it, but I have to trust him and be patient. So there's the fortune teller's house. So now we're back here. We have Merchant. What a pain! Deep in Agata forest, there's a big river called Narai River. There's a bridge over. The bridge over it was destroyed in a storm the other day, so now I can't get a hold of new stock. Luckily, I've got quite a lot in reserve. So, sell. Any fish that we catch during the fishing minigame, we can sell. So I can sell the giant salmon. I have 2 crawfish, and we can sell that. We can also sell coral fragment, lacquer set, and Mr. Grizz. Now we have a bunch of money. We can buy gold dust. So I'm gonna do that. There's 2 gold dust there. Seed bags. Just buy... Like, we're gonna need them in the game. Like, I may as well just buy a bunch of these. We can buy more Infinity Stones and Exorcism Slips. And things. And health. And we're fine. If I remember correctly, I do want to come up here. Yes. Caw. A Hitoshio Spring. Well, this water's crystal clear. A rather pretentious name, but probably not far off the mark. I'll take that. Need to go into this tree stump. We have a cursed zone. And now we're just clear zone. And here we've got Incense Burner. Burner is specially designed to release only the purest aroma. I believe that is yet another selling item. We can go back to the market guy, the trader guy, and get some extra yen from that. I want to be over here for a very specific reason. Oh, hello, there's deer. Do you herb? You herb. Look at the deer! Oh dear! I love them, look at them. There can sometimes be secrets hidden behind stuff, so I just want to be sure that I'm getting everything. Like this. I can't dig that. Yeah, I forget how to dig this. That's definitely for later. We need to go over here. To Shinshu Field. So here's another thing we can't do anything with, because it's another pile of leaves that we, you know, can't blow up. But this is a path that leads all the way back to Shinshu Field. With us being back over here, it is on this high cliff, and there's once again another one of these things that I can't dig just yet. That's really the only reason you come up here, is for this, and I don't have the ability to dig it. But we at least know it's there. Is this a real fake path? That is a real fake path. It looks like there's a path there, but there actually isn't. Just keep in mind that that is another thing we'll be able to dig up eventually. Incense burner, 2,000 yen. So, also from the shop here, we did get some more gold dust. So, I can use that. The Divine Retribution has already been powered up, so we can't do it a second time. However, Devout Beads can now be powered up. So now, I think I still want to have it as my sub-weapon. I can make it my main weapon whenever I want to. You'll know if something is powered up, because there's like a gold thing up on the top. Like, gold thing there. But we can see how good it is powered up. There, wrong button. Like, just look at all that damage it's doing. And I think it homes in on stuff, too. The thing that's better about the beads is that they have a lot more range than the mirror. But I like getting up close and personal anyway. At least for right now. Hello, person. I'm gonna open up your treasure chest really quick. Battle tips. Kiba, how funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf before. What's your name? What? Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners. The name's Isun, and this furball here is Amaterasu. That's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky, shall we? As for me, I'm the infamous Fang Trader. Yes, I am the great Kiba. The great Fang Trader Kiba. Or Kaiba. I don't know. Now then, Chalky. You know about the monster leftovers, right? You know, what you get from defeating a monster. I'm talking about Demon Fangs. Demon Fangs? Secret Stone? All you need to do is tan those monsters' hides. And they drop a Demon Fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price you care to ask. So then, Chalky, got any of them on you? Naturally, I don't expect you to give them to me for free. I, the great Kaiba, I'll say Kaiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. We can do a swap. So, we can take Demon Fangs that we get from doing stuff, and we can get more things from them. So, Traveler's Charm protects travelers from danger, increases godhood by 1 level. Godly Charm imbued with the breath of gods, increases godhood to max. Golden Peach, mystical fruit that fills the astral pouch instantly. Peace Spell, if it's a holy tome that keeps demon scrolls away. Wood Mat, make a cash offering and sleep on this mat, as your wounds will heal. Golden Lucky Cat, brings owner luck, draws money and other valuables near. We will get the Godly Charm for now. And I forget if this is a thing you just use or you equip or something. I, don't remember. I think that's just, a full heal. Because I think Godhood is, your health. I'm gonna, look this up just in case. Godly Charm. Godhood. Godhood is a protective measure gained by Amaterasu through combat. It completely absorbs attacks of some foes, and it is invaluable against more damaging enemies. It is indicated in the lower left corner of the screen. Performing long combos in combat will produce Godhood. This may be the fastest with this particular weapon that I'm not saying. As fast as striking weapon, etc. The game is a little misleading when it says that what produces godhood. It is simply chaining many hits without taking any further damage, not necessarily in the same combat encounter, or even, blah. The Traveler's Charm increases Amaterasu's godhood by a single level. The Godly Charm increases her godhood to the maximum level normally obtainable, indicated by a green circle in the corner of the screen during battle. The item Traveler's Charm, when used, increases Amaterasu's godhood by 1 level and can be stacked up to level 3. The Godly Charm instantly increases Amaterasu's godhood level up to 3. Godhood is lost at a rate of 1 level per hit received in combat, down to a minimum of 0. It is not possible to end up at skull level godhood simply by taking damage. It can be lost due to certain types of environmental damage, such as spikes or getting frozen, even though the godhood icon does not appear outside of combat. As the only way to see Amaterasu's godhood has been decreased, or either to enter combat or attempt to use the Traveler's Charm, it is a good idea to try the latter, if a lot of environmental hits have been taken prior to combat, to avoid entering combat with no godhood. Very good. I now have more information. So I use this, it'll instantly give me... it'll instantly make it so that I don't take damage in battle until I start taking more damage. So we want to stack up combos and stuff. I'll hold on to that for later. I don't think it's necessary to use it right now. But I feel like that's a game mechanic I did not have the full understanding of, and now I do. You have more deer to feed. You know what, with the beads powered up now, I will set them as a main weapon to see how much I like it. So hold on. Equipment. Do that. So now we'll see what's up. Even more deer to feed? Don't mind if I do. I love feeding all the deer. Words. Alright, well there's Sasano. Before I talk to him, I have words to say. I used to live in a very wooded area. Okay, here we go. With this powered up, this is doing good. I still live close by to that area, it's just that I do not live as close to that area now. And, there's a lot of deer that live there. And, the deer have gotten so used to just people being around because it's like a public park. This thing just, like, shreds through health now. But they just kind of stand there, and it's very funny. Apparently there's deer where I live currently now, and I live at, like, the top of a hill, so I don't know why they're, like, here. But when I was coming home from work, like, a week or two ago, the hell was there was a golden man up there. I was coming home from work the other day. There was just, like, 2 deer in my front lawn. They're just prancing. There's also foxes. I've seen a couple foxes in my neighborhood recently. Also, I'm not talking to Sasato just yet. I see things. This is back up here. I feel like we have to wait for it to become nighttime again, because I saw a guy over here, and I feel like he's only going to show up during the night. So we fed these rabbits. So now we're back over here. I did see there is a thing to blow up over here. If it would let me... It's literally a circle and a thing. Go. This is something we cannot do just yet, but I've told you about the suspicious statue before. Get a load of this statue's face! It's got the same blank expression as you! Yeah, we cannot do anything in here yet, just keep it in mind for much later. But... Stray bead. I would gladly take that. If I look at my stray bead counts, So we have 1, 2, 3, and Agata forest. So there's still 3 more that we're missing. We also have one of these gates. Oh, more deer. So much deerage. I say that, yeah, there's one of these here too. We have to find a way to dig through this. See, like, these herbs and seeds are like some of the most common feed bag things in the entire game. Like, so many animals need them. This is where we need to use the thing. Oh, I'm getting a cutscene. I was gonna open the thing. Well, I still need to go talk to Susato unless he's just gonna wake up. Well, let's look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Enhancing weapons. This is telling me how to do weapon enhancing. Alright, hello, Susato. Oh, he's been awake the whole time. Not you again, Fido. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name of the Crimson something or other, and it's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so I rush. But have no fear, once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim those turbid waters. Now leave me be, you cur! I have some serious training to do. You pesky mutt, I told you! I'm training to defeat the Crimson something or other in Taka Pass. Okay, I'll give you some food, now I'll be off with you. And get some onigiri. Yeah, here we go. This thing powered up shreds through enemies. So now we're gonna have this as the main weapon. Come on. I do not appreciate your tone. Yo! Do a little dance. Now this area is clear and we have more birds! Come back! Come back. Feed the birds. I love the birds. So I think we've cleared out this forest for now. Let us venture forth.